just about set to go now. Showing the slab in today's game, Todd Anderson.
Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that. And that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Johnny Crater leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Now one away.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Now it's going to be Blaze Alexander. And there's the strike. Anderson, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slurve, and he occasionally uses a curve. Hit on the ground to short. Bichette throws to first in time. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting first, the shortstop, Jeffrey Baca.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Jeffrey Baca. Back to the mound. He's got it. On to first. Rangers go down in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Orioles due up in the first. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the start of the inning. And here's the veteran outfielder, M.J. Melendez.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Anderson back to work. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rodriguez sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And a quick out, number 1.
That is the third baseman, number 16, Tyler.
Here's the third baseman, Tyler Black.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And there's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
One down, base is empty. Goes down looking. So up next, Jeffrey Ness.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Check swing, called strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Yeah, that's fouled off. Harris in his 13th season, 33 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And he hits a ground ball right side in plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
One down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That's down and in. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now it's the second baseman. In there at the knees. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Orioles 5 and the Rangers nothing. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the right fielder, Johnny Prater. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Blaze Alexander stepping in for the Rangers. Step off throw to first. Prater dives back in safely.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fought off foul.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
On the ground, 2-ball. Over to Bichette, and it's a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Up next for the Rangers, Jeffrey Baca. Grounded out his first time up. Swing and a ground ball. Luke gets it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Rangers go down quickly there. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and here is MJ Melendez.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Anderson back to work.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move. Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
The third baseman, number 16,
Tyler Black now at the plate. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
That one missed. Next pitch is downstairs.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is down low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
2 down, bases empty. And now the first baseman, Jeffrey Ness. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard hit right side to first. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
1 ball,
in the dirt,
2 strikes.
and that's ball 1. Got it. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman, struck out swinging his first time. Rutschman, 36 years old, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. The Rangers with a lot of ground to make up, and we're the top half of the 6th. And another ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And it's fouled away.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
On the ground to first, Kessler. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, the second baseman, Yolan Cespedes.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. And that's in for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that extends the inning.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the right fielder, Johnny Prater, 1 for 2. Just missed. That one's in there, and the count 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that skips in the dirt. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Make it 6 shut innings for him out there now. It's the Orioles 6 and the Rangers nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Right side, Luke. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
At the plate, Jeffrey Baca. And a strike on the outside edge. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too?
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
MJ Melendez getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground to the left. Sends it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rangers go down quickly there, still up against a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Amauri Carmona.
And bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Anderson tossed 7 shutout innings and struck out 7 batters.
Went out there and gave him a good shot in this one, Boog, and he can be proud of that. I'm sure his teammates appreciated how much he did to help get them this W.